Welcome back to San Joaquin Audits. On this channel we look at police interaction videos and determine who's right and wrong in these interactions. Today's video comes to you from the channel Police Activity. Be sure to check them out. On April 7, 2018, Officer Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson of the Roswell Police Department pulled over Sarah Webb for allegedly speeding on her way to work. Watching this video as these two officers decide to arrest her for speeding by flipping a coin.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Officer Brown, Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet. It's been raining. You're going over 80 miles an hour
so
on this
sorry.
type of a road. That's reckless driving, ma'am.
This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Go for it. Hey. She was going like almost 90 down 92.
Oh, really?
She flew past me. I had to get up to 90 to catch her.
Wow.
My CAD's not working. Is yours? Did you?
I checked.
Can you see if can you check the tag too? I'm gonna have to restart this and see what the deal is. I'm on 3. Alpha 1.
Contact to 2005 Mercury Stable to Sarah Webb at Lawrenceville, valid -10.
I'm gonna restart my computer.
Follow returns to Sarah Webb, Class C, valid -10.
Copy, thank you.
Make me skid around and
I'm gonna take her probably for reckless.
Okay.
She flew past me going probably 80, 85 on 92 in the wet road. She said she's running late for work. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. What do you think? I mean, I don't have any speed detections at the same time, but...
So the officer states right here that she has no speed detections. If that's the case, how does she know exactly that Sarah is going over 80 miles per hour?
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92?
Sadly, in the 2002 case of Stone versus State, the court upheld the conviction with a visual estimation made by an officer because, according to the court, an officer's estimate of speed is sufficient to support a conviction on a speeding violation. The 2003 case of Frazier versus State also shows us that speeding can form the basis for a reckless driving conviction, even if there are no other traffic violations, as long as the state presents evidence that the defendant was driving at an excessive rate of speed for the driving conditions at the time. If you're allowing officers to charge you for reckless driving solely based on speeding, to me that sounds like you're just giving the officers the opportunity to stack charges on people. Not only that, but how is it inappropriate and reckless for a private citizen to go 80 miles per hour on a wet road, but totally acceptable for a cop to go 90 miles per hour on that same road? I mean, it's common sense. Doesn't that mean the cop is driving reckless as well?
No, but you can use the fact that you were going whatever speed and she went past you.
Mm-hmm.
It's on camera, so you're going to have a back speed. You're going to have the fact that you went 90 to catch up to her. You're going to have too fast for conditions. And
Yeah, I mean, that's unacceptable. I told her, I said, you know the roads are wet, correct? You're running late for work and you're going above 80
right.
to get to work. I said, call. So do not do that and put people's lives in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So, my CAD just froze on me, so I'm restarting it right now. What do you think? Or just tickets?
Atlanta answer or Roswell answer?
Hold on. Are you? Okay, hold on. Thank you.
Active, valid.
Yeah, sorry, she did it. Unavailable. My CAD's not working. Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
right?
Yeah. So really.
23.
Michael Jordan?
So if you're not aware, what they decided to do here was use a coin flip app to decide to arrest Sarah or not. Heads meaning they'd just give her the tickets and let her be on her way, and tails meaning that they'd arrest her. Sadly, it landed on tails. The thing that boggles my mind is the app was already installed on Officer Wilson's phone. Which leads me to ask the question, how many times did they use this coin flip app before they were caught? This is one of the poorest examples of policing I've ever seen by these two female officers, and fortunately enough, they were fired. I do wonder though, how many officers have used a coin flip app to decide to arrest someone or not?
Alright. So I got too fast for. Let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding. And you're just gonna have to mark the pace one instead of the.
I mean,
And then
either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Yeah.
45.
She was going way.
Yeah.
I mean, because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
You're gonna do the patrol vehicle spot, and then it's gonna ask you for moving or not moving, and you're gonna do moving.
Can you help me do these dang tickets? My CAD won't even log me in.
Just to catch up to it.
Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah. Alright, man. Do me a favor. Step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why am I
Put your
doing
phone
this?
down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay? Double locking these so that they don't tighten on you. Do you me a favor and step in front of my vehicle, ma'am? Step in front of my patrol vehicle. Do you have anything? Do you have anything? Do you have anything in your pockets? Do you have anything on you? Poke, stick, or stab me? Any drugs, paraphernalia, anything like that? Okay. You have a bond. Return to the side for me. Here, move on, Burkett. I'm just gonna shake this out, okay? Alright. Do me a favor, step over here. To my patrol vehicle. Have a seat for me. We're gonna buckle you in, okay?
So to top things off and make it even worse than what the situation already is, Officer Brown goes over to Sarah's vehicle and starts to conduct a search. This is a warrantless search. Now she's jotting down in her notepad some of the things she's seeing in the vehicle. Maybe she's just doing that to have it ready to be towed, but nevertheless, like I said before, this is just a poor example of policing, and I'm glad that Officer Wilson and Officer Brown were fired. And for that, I'm giving Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson of the Roswell Police Department an F for treating their job and people's lives as a joke. When officers fail to do their job correctly, it's just another example of why there's a big disconnect between the people and the police. Sarah Brown gets a B+, because although she was speeding, everything that happened after the fact of her being pulled over was out of her control. We've all been in a hurry before and we're all guilty of going over the speed limit, police officers included. But what happened to her was downright awful and she handled it the best that she could. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Be sure to go over to Police Activities channel and check them out. Also, if you or a loved one has had an interaction with the police that you'd like me to share, feel free to send the video to my email, policeclip6@gmail.com. It may be featured in a future video on one of my channels.